Hello and welcome to That Hard United, the one stop for everything Manchester United. This is the Aston Villa versus Manchester United live match reaction. Honestly, the match was a shambles. Our top four hopes right now is gone. The match was totally awful. We had a lot of players playing very badly. And if you check at it, just to give you a bit of insight on how the match went, we're going to take a look at the um, match stats. It was 3-1 loss against Aston Villa. Leon Bailey, Lucas Digne, and Jacob Ramsey also got an own goal with the goals for Aston Villa, and of course, Jacob Ramsey got an own goal against Aston Villa. And just to give you a bit of insight on how the game went in terms of shots, because six shots, they got eight, we got 8 shots, they got 6 shots, 4 shots on target from them, and 3 shots from us. In terms of possession, we had 58 percent, they had 42 passes, 309, 528, pass accuracy 82%, 85%, fouls 12 to us, 6 to them, yellow cards 3-3 divided amongst ourselves, corners 5-3. But in terms of the performances of the players, I'm going to do like a quick match rating from the players. The hair, I won't say was much to be blamed today in this game. Martinez was superb. Lindelof, we miss Varane so much. Lindelof was so bad in this game that I wish we were able to sub him. But of course, Varane is not fit, and Maguire is the other option. And there's no difference, much difference between Maguire and Lindelof. But the performance from Lindelof today was really bad. Honestly, it was a very shocking performance from Lindelof. The second goal we got could have been avoided, but Lindelof was so poor at his defending and he wasn't able to beat his man, and we conceded. Shaw today wasn't up to it. You could see the substitution was made. Malaysia came in for Shaw. Shaw wasn't that good. Dalo was decent. The Casemiro and everything were very okay. Van de Beek isn't just up to it. Van de Beek was hidden. Van de Beek was like really absent in this game. I don't understand his performance today. Rashford, of course, Rashford isn't competent from the right wing, and during the first half, he didn't have anything to do. Ganacho was even better on the left wing. He was okay. He had some chances, but his experience level was really low because every ball he got was quickly intercepted from him. And Ronaldo today was totally hidden. Like the performances today was so bad. Top four chances is really up the roof. We saw just to look at all the table, the Premier League table looks like we are now in fifth position with 23 points after this loss. Newcastle are in 27 points. Tottenham, who haven't even played a game, are on 26 points. So if Tottenham won, they go to 29 points. But even if they lose against Liverpool in the next game, they will still remain on 26 points and will be on 23 points. So with this result right now, we are 3 points off top four. And also Brighton, who won the game, are 2 points behind us. So top four for now is gone because with these inconsistent performances from our players, we cannot hope to get much from this game. If you check, I'm just watching the highlight right now from this game, and look at the beautifully taken free kick from Lucas Digne. And how many clear cut chances were we able to create today? Not much. The performance today was really bad. Like, how do we come out from this? In this transfer window, we need new signings. Very, very important. We need new signings because if you check it, Varane leaves the defense and the defense is empty. Without Varane, we are useless in the defense, honestly, because Lindelof, of course, could give us some good performances. Maguire can come on and give us some good performances, but those players are not consistent enough because once Varane or Martinez is not in the team, the way we play is totally different. And that was shown today. We got chances, of course, we were able to create some few chances for ourselves, but in all, it wasn't like I'm totally frustrated because how can we lose to Aston Villa? Of course, I understand that it's a new coach. They are on a new manager momentum. They are on a new manager bounce. Their spirits are high, but we also need. We came out from 4 undefeated games, and we are coming to this game and we're losing 3-1 against Aston Villa. How does that happen? Check the stats once again. You'll see that we actually did try to make some chances, but we were totally outmanned, outnumbered, and every other thing. Ronaldo, the first game in which he is captain, he he loses it. How do we come back from this? Bruno Fernandez was suspended, so he couldn't start this game. But how do we really come back from this game? Because honestly, the performance today was really bad, and I'm not really encouraged. And I'm really hoping to see what Eric Ten Hag can tell us from this performance. But let's see if there's any quote from Eric Ten Hag concerning this game. Although it's a bit too early, but let's see if there's any quote from Ten Hag. But I'm just seeing this comment right now. It says Ten Hag has so far figured out the mistakes and corrected them very quickly. A step backward with this one, but I'm sure he will get it right. Ten Hag singled out efforts after Brentford, and yes, a few players who didn't put in any today. Yeah. So in terms of players who are up to par today, we could see it. Donny Van de Beek and also Ronaldo were not really up to par in performance today. But let's take a look at something. Let's see if there's any Eric Ten Hag quotes out yet. Of course, one thing to also note is that we're also on a rebuild. It's a new coach, and there are going to be performances like this whereby we win a run of games and we lose, we win, we lose, we win, we lose. Of course, I will agree, but that does not stop me from saying my what I feel went wrong with the game. Of course, a new rebuild, we're going to have performances like this, but today's game, all players were not just up to the task. It was so obvious they were not up to the task. It was a poor performances from the whole squad, and the players need to keep themselves in the chin and take the blame for this. And the worst part is that we're going to actually face up Aston Villa next. That should be on Wednesday or on Thursday in the Carabao Cup. How do we come back from this? How do we come back from this? If we don't get a good result against them on Thursday, then it's just down to the players. They are not. There is no quote from Eric Ten Hag so far, but hold on a bit. Okay, this is a quote from Shaw. He said, "We lost the game in the first 20 minutes of each half. We knew they were going to come out. A new manager and a crowd would be behind them. Of course, like I said, it's a new manager, the new bounce. In the first 20 minutes of the first half, they were able to get the two goals and they won the first half. And I said it in the beginning of this, in the towards the end of the second half or the first half. If in the first 15 minutes of the second half we don't hit them and get a goal or two, then it's off." And that was exactly what happened. And this is Shaw saying it because we lost the game in the first 20 minutes of each half and it was just gone. First 20 minutes of the first half, we considered two goals. We came back later and scored a goal to make it 2-1. In the second half, in the first 20 minutes of the second half, they got the third goal and it was gone. We could not do anything. From 50 minutes to 90 minutes, we could not do anything to get back to get to equalize or anything. And even when Ten Hag made his subs, they were not effective, and we ended up losing the game. So the momentum from Aston Villa was too hot for us to handle, honestly. I'm patiently waiting to get any quote from Ten Hag. Yes, another quote from Shaw. He said, we are always going to believe we can win the game, even at 2-0 down. Of course, 2-0 down, we are not new to being 2-0 down. We should be able to have the morale to come back from losses. And he also said, we spoke about starting well in the second half, but we conceded again. Then it's a mountain to climb and the game is done. Of course, we are 2-1 down at halftime. You go back to your dressing room, try to encourage yourself to come into the second half and get a goal or two early. And then you come into the first 10 minutes of the second half and you concede a goal. Then it's all shit. Everything goes to the bucket because the momentum and everything that you brought in from the halftime is all gone. And he said, in games like this, if we start slowly, then we lose the game. and we weren't good enough. Of course, we weren't good enough. Everybody was bad today. Of course, I could pick players like Van de Beek, who hasn't really been starting games recently, and I would expect that when you get this side of time of game to play, you give it your all and try as much as possible to get to play a good result. And with this kind of results, if he end up being benched for the next 5 games, you wouldn't blame the manager because he got his chances and he didn't do anything with them. And you know that Bruno Fernandes is going to be back into the lineup on the next game. And sure, I'm sorry, I'm Van de Beek ends up in the bench. And yeah, somebody said fans are recency biased. I would argue we have not been good enough in games we have been winning. Yet some still people are mega confident. So one bad result shouldn't turn the tide. Yeah, I agree. Even in the games we have been winning, we haven't been playing really well. So losing this game finally shouldn't come as a real surprise because we would always be catch out and caught one of all these results, and this is one of them whereby we played bad and we lost, not playing bad and still winning. I'm just presently waiting to get any quote from Eric Ten Hag. I want to know what he has to say about this loss. I'd like to know what he has to say about this loss. And yeah, squad depth is a real worry for us. Honestly, squad depth is a real worry for Manchester United. In the January transfer window, if we don't get new signings, it's going to get worse. Top four will not be achievable without getting new signings. If the Glazers do not support Eric Ten Hag in January transfer to get a right back, a striker, and any other player in any position Eric Ten Hag wants, then top four will not be achievable for us. Definitely, top four will not be achievable for us. You can see Anthony is out with injury, and who starts on the right wing? We have Rashford sitting on the right wing, which is not supposed to be so because we don't have any competent option again on the right wing. So squad depth also is a big worry for us. Honestly, squad depth is definitely a big worry for Manchester United. But anyway, that's it. I cannot wait too long to get a quote from Eric Ten Hag. This is already getting too long. But in all, performances today was really bad. We weren't able to motivate ourselves to, calm down after conceding 2 goals and taking one back at halftime. Coming to the second half, we're not able to start also the second half in a good way. We end up conceding a goal before in the first 10 minutes of the second half, and we lost the game. And basically, that's what happened in the game. And but hopefully we play against Aston Villa in the next game. Let's see what happens. Who's going to be back? Is Anthony going to be back? Of course, Bruno Fernandes is going to be back. Marshall was back today, but of course it was a bad game, and coming from the bench, he wasn't able to do much. And the subs were not really that impactful in the game. We ended up still losing. Chelsea lost, United lost today. What's going to happen with Tottenham and Liverpool? I mean, I don't really care. But right now, like I said before, our top four hopes is gone. Looking at the Premier League table, you can see how it looks like. How do we come back from this? How do we make top four without having the squad to do so? You can see it. Arsenal at 4 points, Man City at 2 points, Newcastle at 27 points, Tottenham 26 points, and Manchester United 23 points, 3 points below Tottenham, and also 2 points ahead of Brighton, and also 2 points ahead of Chelsea. Chelsea have already caught up with us. So how do we come out from this? Although Chelsea lost today, but I can see I can see us not making top four. Honestly, top four is not really achievable for us, and it's just a pity. But like I said, it's a new bounce from Aston Villa with Unai Emery, but it was really poor performance to Manchester United today, and I hope Eden Hag finds a way to motivate his players. I know squad depth is a problem, of course, squad depth is definitely a problem, but that's going to be it's not going to be an excuse too long. We expect the players we have already to, you know, improve, improve and get up to speed. But Lindelof today shows that we need to get new players in because we need to get new players in because when Varane is injured, we need somebody who can play exactly the way Varane plays, so that we don't have this kind of issue whereby when Varane is injured, we have like the likes of Lindelof and Maguire who cannot really play the way, who are not as fast as Varane or cannot play the way Varane plays. And whenever Varane is injured and those two players comes in, we, the whole defense get disorganized because these players are totally different from how Varane is. But anyway, this is the Hard United the one stop for everything Manchester United. Do leave a like on this video. What are your thoughts on the results? If you watch the game, what are your thoughts on the game? How do you think the game went? For man of the match, I had no man of the match. Everybody was shite today, honestly. There's no man of the match for me. So leave a subscribe on this channel. This is the Hard United, the one stop for everything Manchester United. And I'll surely see you guys on the next one. But for now, it was a really subpar performance from the team. Really, really poor performance. And honestly, today we deserve to lose 100%. But that's all for me. My name is Jude. This is the Hard United, the one stop for everything Manchester United. And I will see you all on the next one.